Mrs. Hurst here, and today's camera person is Mrs. Peters.
Hey everybody!
So we are continuing our series of funny, humorous books, and Miss Peters has read one called Edwina the Emu, and today we're following up with Edward the Emu. I wonder what kind of adventures or trouble they might get into.
Let's find out.
And just like Edwina, Edward is a bit of a rhyming book too. So this is Edward the Emu by Sheena Knowles and illustrated by Rod Clement. Edward the Emu.
Hey, move the book over a little bit.
Oh. Edward the Emu was sick of the zoo. There was nowhere to go. There was nothing to do. And compared to the seals that lived right next door, well, being an emu was frankly a bore. When you say something frankly, just like the author did here, you are talking or being honest about what you are thinking or feeling. So we could say that Edward was honestly bored of being an emu. So that night, when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward jumped from his pen and he laughed as he said, "The seals are best, anybody can tell, so tomorrow I'll just be a seal as well." Oh boy, I don't know how that will go over. Let's find out. The next morning at 9, when they opened the zoo, the seals were swimming and Edward was too. He dived in the water and basked in the sun, and he balanced a ball on his beak just for fun. Notice how these two animals are looking at each other? How is Edward a little like the seal? He looks, oh, he's wet. But he's a lot more wet than that seal. Let's take a picture. Well, Edward was really enjoying the day till he overheard someone behind the fence say, "The seals are always amusing, it's true, but the lion's the best thing to see at the zoo." Oh, man. I don't know. What do you think about that? Sounds dangerous. So that night, when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward jumped from the pool and he smiled as he said, "The lion's the best, anybody can tell, so tomorrow I'll just be a lion as well." Edward seemed to enjoy what the seals were doing, I thought, right? But the lions are different. What do you think? Do you think Edward can be a little like the lion? I don't know. Think about that for a second. Oh boy. Maybe a little bit, huh? The next morning at 9, when they opened the zoo, the lions were roaring and Edward was too. He snarled at the ladies and growled at the men. Life was certainly grand for a lion in his den. He looks a little like that lion. Well, Edward was having a wonderful day till a man in the crowd had the gumption to say, "The lion's a beast I shall always detest. The snakes are the things I like to see best." Where do you think Edward will go next, huh? There's a hint right here. But I was thinking Edward sure is listening to those people in the crowd. So that night when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward crept from the cage and he grinned as he said, "If the snakes are the best things, and that's what they say, then tomorrow I'll just be a snake for the day." The next morning at 9, when they opened the zoo, the snakes were all hissing, and Edward was too. He slipped around the rocks. It was magic to see, and he curled himself casually up around a tree. That must have been quite comical, I would think. Funny to see an emu slither. Well, Edward was just warming up for the day when he overheard one of the visitors say, "The snakes are impressive. I know that it's true, but the emu's by far the best thing at the zoo." Uh-oh. Edward is an emu. What do you think he's thinking? "The emu?" gasped Edward. "My goodness, that's me! I'm the thing that the gentleman most likes to see. Not the seals, the lions, the snakes, and the rest. It's Edward the emu he likes to see best." Man, if I were Edward, that would make me feel pretty good. He's feeling pretty excited. What do you think he'll do after hearing that comment? I have an idea. So that night, when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward slipped from the cage and he laughed as he said, "If the emu's the best, then that's easy then. Tomorrow I'm Edward the emu again." All his snake friends. Edward ran to the place where he used to reside, but oh, what a shock when he clambered inside. He found himself suddenly come face to face with the emu they brought in to take Edward's place. Oh no, so Edward was gone. They found a new emu. Do you think this is exciting? I don't know. It could go either way. He looks shocked. The emus considered each other a while. Then the new emu said with a shy little smile, "Hello, I'm Edwina. It's nice meeting you. You're the best thing I've seen since I came to the zoo." What do you think about the ending? They look pretty happy, huh? Well, I hope you enjoyed reading about Edward. He's silly. And the best thing to be is yourself, I think, is what the lesson of that book would be. Hey, second graders. We'll see you later. We hope you enjoyed the book.
Bye, everyone.